how to make a better Christmas bow. You're going to start with 4 different size lengths. A short that will be about 1/3 of the next size. One of these, one of the next size, and then 3 of the next size, which would be about 1 inch longer. And then 1 of the next size, which is about another inch longer. So 4 lengths. You'll need a stapler, scissors, and pipe cleaners. Some of them cut in half, some whole. Okay. First, you're going to start with the shortest length. Make a loop. And then put the long pipe cleaner, the whole pipe cleaner, inside of the loop. Then from the inside, you're going to staple down the pipe cleaner on both ends so that the flat side of the staple is on the inside of the loop. So it's held in there. Okay, then you can set that aside and go to your next length up. Going to lay it flat and fold it in the middle. Make sure that you're crossing some fabric over other fabric in the middle point. Then what you're going to do is with your middle finger, make a bump in the middle to fold it in half, then bring the 2 edges back up to meet the point of that bump. So this is the back of the bow. You should see 2 edges, bump, 2 edges. When you turn it over, the front of the bow should just look like 2 bumps. This will be the small bow in the front. You're now going to take your half a pipe cleaner, make sure it's pinched really flat, and pinch it flat with the pipe cleaner and give it a twist in the back. Okay, and now you can set that bow aside. Okay, now you go and take your next length. This is the length that you have 3 of. And you're going to repeat the same process of making a bow. These bows will be the bows in the back. They'll be a little bit bigger. So again, make the bump, folding it in half, and then bring the other 2 edges up to the top of the bump and pinch. Now here's where it gets a little bit tricky. You're going to hold that pinched with your fingers on your left hand while you make the next bow with the help of your right. So fold fabric over fabric again. Make the bump and have the edges meet the bump. Okay, so now I'm going to stack, so it's nice and flat. I'm going to stack bow on top of bow and keep holding this with my left hand and make 1 more bow. Okay, again, fold and fold. And it's really not that hard to make it with 1 hand. You just use your left hand to help hold it. Okay, again, fold in half, make a bump, bring the edges up and up, make a really good flat pinch. Make sure it's in the middle, move your fingers over a little if it's not. Okay, and again, press it all together. You want to make sure all of the edges are in the back, those edges that met with the bumps, and that the double bumps are in the front. more. Now you're going to take your very longest length of ribbon and you're going to fold it in half. This is going to make the tail. Okay. Fold it in half so you know where the midpoint is. And you're going to do the same thing that you did with the others. Keep holding on to this bow. You're going to make a bump and bring the edges up. Oops, sorry, I did it upside down. Oh, we start in the back to make the bump. Make the bump, bring the edges back. Okay, if you're in the middle, so now you have that bump, you're going to stack this long length right at the bottom of your pinched bow. Okay, so now it should be really flat. Press it really, really flat. Nicely stacked. And you're going to take a full pipe cleaner length. You're going to wrap it around nice and tight. Okay, so that's the back of the bow. And you could fluff it out a little, got a little bent. And if you need to shift the wire over to make it more even, I put it a little bit too far this way, I think. So I'm going to shift it a little. Okay, fluff, fluff, fluff. Okay. Next, you're gonna finish your tail. And the way to do that is you're gonna fold it in half so the wires line up with the wire and just make a right triangle. Then you get that nice forked tongue tail. If it's a little too wide, you can make your angle even sharper. I don't like that angle very much. Okay, so now you have the bottom angles. Okay. Next, you take your littler bow that you made and you put it in front of the bow. Knot that around. Okay. And then the final step is you take that loop you already made earlier. It's going to cover all of that up. Just put it on the front and wire it around to the back. And we have an excessive amount of wire here, so you can trim some of it off, because you just need two to attach it to something. So now you can tie it onto something. Okay, and there we have it, our bow. It's all done. Looks nice and pretty. And that's the basic of it. So this is the third one I've made. Just keep practicing and you'll get better and better at it. Okay, thanks for watching my video.